There is so much out there today on spirituality. It can be so confusing, and they just don't know if they're on the right path. They wait to see if what they want to manifest, if it's working or not. And I've been doing this for over 40 years. And when I started, it was because of a series of events where I couldn't explain what was going on. They were metaphysical things that I was experiencing, which led me on this quest to be a seeker to learn more about this metaphysical realm. And when I started researching decades ago, no one in my world would I've been able to talk to about what was going on with me. So I know things are a lot different now. So things are a lot more accessible. It means that things could be a lot more confusing. When I was looking back then, somehow I stumbled upon Deepak Chopra. I started studying the works that he would do, go to his workshops. Then I stumbled across Wayne Dyer. He's been around for so long, and I love his work. And then there was the law of attraction. And then every single book I can get my hand on, God on a Harley, The Buddha Dated, What the Bleep Do We Know? So many different things. And it wasn't until about 25 years ago I came across Kabbalah. It's an ancient wisdom. It goes back over 4,000 years. And for me, it took all of these teachings that I had been wanting to learn from and put them in an organized format. Kabbalah is my essence, my go-to for everything. However, I love all the other teachings. It helps me to make more sense of it in my daily life. We fast forward to today, and there's so much out there. People don't realize that there's someone who's studying Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, whatever it is. Kabbalah has its roots in everything. Several years back, you hear some of the teachings from other teachers. Neuroscience has studies backing information that was provided to us over 4,000 years ago. I would like to tie the link between one of the teachings and the ancient wisdom. When it comes to manifesting, should you trust the 4,000-year-old ancient teachings from Kabbalah or modern science teachings by Dr. Joe Dispenza? Stick around to the end of this video because the answer might shock you, and it's not what you think. On one hand, you have the 4,000-year-old teachings from Kabbalah. It goes back to the beginning of time, from Abraham and Moses. Teachings there for everyone on how to manifest. Or you go to the modern day science that's taught by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks about quantum physics. He has science-backed studies and brain scans that will prove that his way is the best way to manifest. Who do you listen to? Kabbalah's approach is to accept and thank the Creator for all of your experiences, because everything that has happened to you in your past has led you to where you are today. When it comes to manifesting, if you have tried everything, affirmations, meditations, workshops, you've read different books, you've listened to different teachers, and cannot get what it is that you are trying to create in your life, chances are you have an energetic blockage from the past that is buried somewhere down deep in your subconscious. You had a bad experience in a business relationship, and you're trying to create wealth in your life. You're looking at new businesses, and they seem to fail, or you can't get them off the ground. Think back. Did you have a business relationship with someone all they wanted to do was take your assets, or they stole from you? Because that creates an energetic blockage that you are holding on to from your subconscious. And in the area of love, and you want to create love in a relationship in your life, are you holding on to things from the past you're not even aware of? Did things happen to you at a young age? Your parents couldn't protect you, and they could have been devastating, very traumatic, and you're holding on to them but not even aware of it. Or perhaps things happen in high school or college, things that cause you to close down. These are things you're not thinking about every day. You learn to block them. If there's an area in your life you are trying to manifest and you just have not seen any results, Kabbalah asks you to go back to your past. Think about what it is in your past that relates to what it is that you're trying to manifest. Then thank the Creator for it and accept it as part of your path. That will create the opening that you need to allow what it is that you're trying to manifest. Think of the trauma and these difficulties in the past as a locked door. When you thank the Creator, accept it as the key that unlocks that door. Dr. Joe Dispenza's approach to manifestation is to think and feel what it is you're trying to manifest. You're rewiring the brain. Your thoughts alone won't really work. Think of it as like an antenna that when you're thinking about what you want, it's sending those thoughts out there to the universe. To get your craving, what you're desiring, you need to feel it as if you've already had it. It draws that back to you from the universe like a magnet. This is scientifically backed, that the heart starts to swell. The signal it sends out there to the universe is so much greater than by thought alone. So think about something you want. Perhaps it's in the area of abundance. Create wealth, want to get a new job, or need to generate new sales. And what would it be like if those checks started to come in? Not have fear anymore about money. Have everything it is that you've desired. Act as if those checks started to come in. Get into the emotion, and that's the magnet that's going to draw that abundance back to you. And if it's in the area of love, think about a time in your life when you experienced love. If what you're trying to manifest is a new love interest, strengthen the bonds with people you are already in a relationship with, it doesn't matter that they're different. What matters is the feeling. The one thing that I do in the area of love, I think back to the time when I gave birth to my daughter. I remember holding her for the very first time on my chest. And that is a love that I have never known. When I'm trying to manifest something in the area of love, that's my go-to. I could just close my eyes and remember that moment. That's the best time for me to try to manifest love. And it's all about rewiring the brain. The 3 practical steps on how to manifest. 1, identify the blockage. That comes both from Kabbalah and Dr. Joe Dispenza. 2, thank the Creator and accept everything that has happened in your past. That's the Kabbalistic principle. And 3, feel the gratitude as if you have already received what it is you're trying to manifest. And that comes from Dr. Joe Dispenza. So the answer isn't Kabbalah or Dr. Joe Dispenza. The answer is both for true transformation. Kabbalah gives you the what? You need to thank the Creator for your past, accept everything that's happened to you that's led you up till this moment. Dr. Joe Dispenza says you think and feel what it is you're trying to manifest. And when you rewire your brain, that's when you bring to you everything it is that you want. One without the other doesn't really work, and here's why. If you are thanking the Creator, accepting everything that's happened in your past, no matter how difficult it is, how traumatic it is, and it's a part of your subconscious because you've been living life not even thinking about it, you're really not feeling the feeling of acceptance. You're not really accepting it. And when Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about thinking and feeling what it is that you want to manifest, you can get into those feelings. Remember, though, in the beginning when I talked about how difficult it might be to manifest in one particular area of your life? Probably because you have an energetic blockage from your past. So that's why it's not enough just to thank the Creator and accept everything that's happened in your past. And it's also not enough just to think and feel about what it is that you want. You need to learn how to tie the two together. When you really are thanking the Creator for everything that's happened, you're really feeling area of acceptance. This is what's going to release those blockages in your life to manifesting your greatest and deepest desires. If you're interested in learning more about the teachings of Kabbalah, I will include a link down below in my description. If you want to dive a little deeper into the teachings of Joe Dispenza, I'll also include a link down below. So tell me, which team are you with? Are you with Team Dispenza, or are you with Team Kabbalah? Or are you both teams like me?